What's up, guys? LQ here to talk about The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Episode 2. Now, I talked in my last review on the first episode that I thought that there was a lot of potential with this series, that if they decided to take the supernatural route and make this Laurent kid be the new Messiah, and have an evil rise up a la Randall Flagg from The Stand, I thought that would be cool. I said that I would like them to take that route. Now, the good news is they've done nothing in this second episode that has made that impossible. In fact, there's some things that they've done in this episode that might be leaning a little bit that way. Now, I'm not getting my hopes up that this is going to become some sort of supernatural storyline in The Walking Dead. I don't believe that that's something that the writers are going to want to entertain, but I still am hopeful after episode 2 because I think that would be really cool to have a supernatural storyline in The Walking Dead, especially a supernatural storyline of the next Messiah and the Antichrist. I don't know why. I just think that would be fun. Given everything these people have been through, a final battle against good and evil, I think would make sense. But let's talk about this second episode. So this second episode, we get Isabella's backstory. And it's a very Walking Dead backstory, right? She has, we find out that she did cocaine and she was out going to clubs, and then things start to go bad that night. And this is in Paris. Things start to go bad that night. There's walkers, people start getting bit, things start going crazy. She's not sure what's going on. And then as chaos starts erupting around her, this man picks her up. And this man, I don't think they ever really explained what his relationship was to her. I don't know if it was her boyfriend or what, but this man picks her up and they escape. And they eventually go get her sister. Her sister is pregnant. Now, this becomes very classic Walking Dead story because what happens? Well, guy wants to ditch the person that's holding them back, the sister. So girl ditches guy, and her and sister escape. And what happens? Well, of course, sister gets bit. Sister has to get bit. Someone gets bit. If you are in a tight relationship with somebody and that's your person, and then the Walking Dead apocalypse happens, one of you two is getting bit. Because that's how stories are formed, and that's how character arcs are started. So that's what happens here. Sister gets bit. They try to figure out what to do with her. They take her to an abbey where the nuns start to deliver the baby. She dies before the baby is delivered. And she turns during the delivery, and this kid is delivered from a zombie. And he is declared to be the next Messiah because his delivery was a miracle. And he's declared to be the next Messiah. Now, like I said, there's nothing in this episode that makes that not true. I think it makes it less possible that that's the route they're going to take because it's very scientifically explainable what happened there. But nothing has yet disproven a supernatural battle between good and evil. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. In the present, they're still all about getting him to a safe place. And Daryl, there's some funny moments in this episode where Daryl is called Father Daryl. Actually, there's a moment where he prayed where I thought it was really funny, and it actually gave some insight into his character a little bit. And I thought it was a good character moment for him. Was his prayer before dinner. We get a run. You know, they do a supply run that's very Walking Deadish. The leader of a preschool, I think her name was Lou, if I remember right. Her and Daryl head off to this fortified castle to get prescription drugs to save the schoolhouse mom. Daryl knows that she's unsavable, but they give it a shot anyways, and You know, they completed what Daryl wanted them to complete, um, but he also tells Lou that, you know, you're not going to be able to save your teacher, but that's fine. You're the leader of this place. Be the leader. And so he's dotting the map of France with inspirational moments where leaders are going to rise because they were influenced and touched by Daryl Dixon. Um, there was this teacher ends up getting, for lack of a better word, euthanized, and there's a nice moment at the funeral where they say "Nanu Nanu" because earlier in the episode they were watching an episode of Mork and Mindy. So it was nice hearing Daryl talk a little bit about how him and his brother used to watch that show. All right, so it was a good episode, a number of good character moments in this. Definitely leaned into some very Walking Dead cliche moments as well. But I feel like you're going to get that at this point in The Walking Dead. Those things are just going to happen. Good episode of TV. And let's go. I am team Supernatural Battle. Supernatural and Battle. All right, guys. What did you think of Daryl Dixon episode 2? Let me know in the comments below.